everybody, welcome back to another video here on Kin Lake. And the last video on Kin Lake. So we are going to be wrapping up the series. And as you can see, we got a combine in the field. Ready to rock and roll. It's actually just now knocking out the end, or the last of the first headland pass. Sorry, it is very late. I am recording this the night before the release of Whitcomb Park, so I'm trying to get this series wrapped up as best as I can. It's been a busy week. There's Mr. Contractor. Mr. Contractor might have to move. We might have to move this this header trailer for Mr. Contractor. Hopefully he can go around it while we do this. We will grab the 6460. I'm going to move or unhook the spreader. Somewhere. I don't know where. We're dropping it there. We will go grab this header cart and move it really quick. And then we need to go get this tractor hooked up to the baler, because I actually do want to get these fields baled with straw as well to bring with us. This contractor just pulls his head behind his combine, but we need to unload him before we head down to the other farm and get the baler, the square baler on. He was just slightly confused, is all. Oh, is he going to be able to dump in here? It's a very small trailer, I know. He thought we only wanted one headland. In reality, we want two headlands. Would love to someday get a bigger trailer. That would be fantastic. See if he can unload us going uphill. We got our biggest tractor on this, so it shouldn't be a problem. And then we are actually going to be dumping this oat in the barn, or in the shed that I just took the Massey out of. So here we go. First time tipping grain. And the last time. Always kind of a little bit of a worry that it's not actually going to tip, but that did pretty good. Sometimes there's certain barns that just, it doesn't allow you to tip into, which is interesting. Okay. So we will leave this off to the side of the field. Hopefully it's not in the way too much. We'll run back over to the Massey, head over to the main farm, grab that baler. And then we're actually going to be having Hamish out here helping us as well with certain things, because I would like to, if I'm not chasing around the combine, get things sold off and loaded and all that kind of stuff. Get it kind of organized for when we do need to, or when it is time to kind of take inventory of what we have. Alright, baler secured. You guys may have noticed that we have a lot more money. We actually got paid $47,000 for the non-mowing scheme. I'm just gonna show you in red tape mod schemes. Avoid mowing in winter. Farmland 47, we did not mow, so we actually got paid $47,000. So March to June, you don't mow your ground. Yeah, got paid $47,000 for that. And then we came in and sold. I don't want to do the biggest size. I think we're going to do 220s. I just don't think my tractor's going to be able to lift 240s, at least very well. Yeah, and then we sold the spinnery equipment that was sitting, the old spinnery equipment that was sitting in the back there that we thought we were going to maybe use for wool. Sold that for 36 grand. So we did have like 96,000 in our bank account. We're not going to do the end rows because I don't want the combine to have to drive around them. Are we going to be strong enough to pull this uphill? This hill is nothing but problems for us. But yeah, we had to pay the contractor to come out and do this combining, so the combine alone was 12 grand, I want to say, and the head and trailer was like 4 grand. May have been more even, to be honest. I'm not sure, because that doesn't really make sense with the math. But yes, so this is going to be the plan for Hamish. Hamish is actually going to do this. I'm going to actually have him get going on this. Probably after this pass, we'll probably have him do this. Okay, so I just noticed this. Our moisture score is actually a D, which is not good. We need to, I think that's too dry. So we're gonna just bite the bullet and finish off this field. But we might advance into another day if we need to see if we can get some rain in order for the field to get a little bit of moisture, because yeah, that's 5.8 is very dry. Maybe if we blend it a little bit with the higher moisture stuff come whenever that is in July, maybe that'll help. But yeah, we might just call them off and tell them to come back another day. But we need to look at the forecast too after we tip this load. I was thinking at first that this tractor might be a little much for this trailer, but getting through this muddy yard is definitely a little bit of a chore. Okay, so let's look at the, where do you see that? So there is going to be rain July at the later stage of this day and in July 2 and 3, so that'll be good. I think that's going to be the plan. So we'll just keep at this. Hamish is gonna keep grinding away, and we are making things happen, boys and girls, for the last episode of Kinleague. Alright, so we are in July 2 now. The moisture is better. I actually haven't checked the moisture on the actual crop that we have right now, but when we checked the field, it was like the top side of the field was like 11.1, the bottom side was like 12.4. So it's going to fluctuate. And then I blended it actually with real bad crop that was in the grain shed. And now it's up to 7.7. It was at 5.4. So hopefully we're just going to keep going up. Obviously it's not going to be super quality, but it is what it is. We're going to have to figure out how we're going to transfer that over, or if we should just sell it now. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I want to start in the spring anyway, so we'll probably hold on to it and just sell it here and take that money with us. I don't think we're going to take our grain with us because it's going to be, it's best in December anyway. So if we get out and check the moisture, where are we at now? See, okay, so now we're at 11.9. Oh, so there's actually different grades throughout, so it doesn't actually blend. I figured it would blend, but maybe it will if once you load them all together into a trailer. Who knows? We'll see when we sell it. So we're gonna finish up the combining. Obviously, the baling. Hamish is done in the first field baling. He is cracking on right now in this field as well. So this is our last jobs in this series, other than we're going to pick the bales up too. But we're pretty much, after this, we're going to jump into, pretty much going to skip a bunch of time, get our animals all set to be moved, and then we'll probably just try to sell off as much as we can throughout that process. And I'm probably just going to hop back in and kind of show you guys in the video on what we have made and what we're going to be bringing into Whitcomb Park. Okay, so we are selling off the grain now. It is in November. This is we had one full load that we sold to a different sell point, and then now it turns out this is the highest one at the time being. So we have, 11,000 liters or so to sell. So we actually rented a belt system to load the grain from the grain storage, and then we hired this truck and trailer as well. Essentially leased it, and that was another $8,000, I think, to do that. So we took an $8,000 hit in order to sell our oats a little bit quicker. So now we are up to 78,000. So this is the belt system we leased. We're going to return the leased things. Yeah, return that. Return this. Return that. And return that. Our lambs did reproduce, so they had lamb babies. We sold off all the males, and we made like $5,000 from 20 males. So they are all out here. We have a lot of wool that we need to sell as well. I have no idea when the wool is the best. probably should have figured that out. Max price is 2,000. May is the best time. Okay. Well, we're gonna just sell that off too. So that'll give us a little bit more money, and then we're just gonna collect all of our equipment in this field. So that's what Scroft said is easiest. So then when we replace the vehicle XML in the new map, everything will be right next to each other. I mean, it'll be like right here on Whitcomb, so I have no idea what's there, but that's where it's going to end up being. So, yes, so now that's the next job, but I wanted to just kind of show you guys that we did just finish selling off our grain. We're in November. Now I'm going to get everything in order, and I will show you that our Holsteins reproduced as well. So we got 4 bulls out of it and 3 heifers. Heifer calves and, I guess steers. 4 steers. And, 3 heifer calves. So, and we are producing a little bit of milk, so that's good too for the income. Okay, so we got all of our animals in the herdsman sticks. We have all of our equipment here. We sold our wool off. We're sitting at 96,000. Now let's see what happens if we sell. We not own this yet. Okay. So we're gonna delete all these. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna say 426,000 plus 236,640 plus 260,448. So it's 923,856 plus 96188. 1,020,044. So that's what we're sitting at. So that's what we're going into the next map with. If I was smart, I would pay off all my debt, which we'll see if I do. We might take this debt into the next series with us and go in with $1,020,000 to buy land and things with, which could make us pretty rich. I don't know what the prices are going to be on the land, so that's going to be kind of the question there. But other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series. I know it wasn't nearly as long as what I wanted it to be. I kind of took a break from the map for a little bit, but returned and really enjoyed it. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope you enjoy the next series just as much. And we'll see you in Whitcomb Park. Thanks for watching.